we have to talk about something big and something ugly. It's time to get to our favorite speech impediment talking at Marsau Scott. Carlos King, you ain't never gonna be Larry King because Larry could enunciate. But Marsau speaking on fans disrespecting Tasha. Now, you've disrespected Tasha throughout your marriage. You've disrespected Tasha ever since you've known her. You moved her from a nice house to your hovel and you still haven't finished building her a home. You disrespect her by refusing to address cheating allegations and leading into the rumors. Although you probably are passing your peen, although who would want it, I don't know. But some women are turned on by ugly. It takes all kinds to make a whirl. However, it's interesting that you're speaking on the fans' disrespect of her when you continue to disrespect her to the point where her mother has to consistently check you. Now you want to talk about the fans disrespecting her. If you didn't set an example of disrespect, maybe this wouldn't be happening. You see, this is why the husband is the leader. You set her up for disrespect because you don't disrespect her. The fans don't disrespect her because we know she doesn't respect herself. And that's sad. And as a husband, you should have protected her from the world knowing she doesn't respect herself by one, keeping her off the show, but two, not disrespecting her in front of everybody and treating her like a queen. Although if you did that, she would wonder what happened to her husband. Oh my God. Wait, they met at 25 and 27 and they've been married 13, 14 years, so he's only like 40, 41. No, he's got to be 57 if he's a day. His moles are 57. Oh, Lord, he's talking about a family crest. A family crest. Is it extra whitening or extra fluoride? What kind of crest y'all getting? You getting the big pack from Sam's Club? Family crest. You better be talking about toothpaste. Carlos has been very disrespectful about your wife. They call her stupid, naive. Tisha's been both of those things on the show, absolutely. 150%. And Carlos, that's why you hired her. As a man, the provider, how did it make you feel when you read those things?
Well, it was tough for me. I mean, I have thick skin.
Child, she shouldn't have been reading it. You get your check from Carlos and go home. Well, to your rental property while you wait for your big ugly to finish the house he ain't gotten around to building. Y'all on season 6 getting ready for season 7. That house still ain't broke ground. Fuck you, Marsau. So he says it affects Tisha so much that she gets kind of fake and phony around the house because she be second guessing herself. Maybe she'd second guess herself left and not put so much stock in the comments if she had a more supportive husband. I mean, if you're going to look old, why can't you be wise? Then Carlos starts talking about, well, when the red light comes on, he treads. Ooh, I was about to get that leg up. I was about to get that leg up and bust this ass. I was gonna bust this ass, bust this ass, bust this ass, bust this ass. Oh, yeah. I was feeling it. I was about to, hold on, let me see. Like, I'm going to hold on to the depth. I'm going to leave it alone. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just leave it alone. He says when we have arguments, I can tell her reaction is amped up and it's for the video camera. Who am I filming with, dog? Ooh, sounds like a divorce is a brewing. That who am I filming with? But he's never thought much of his wife. Nor would he marry a woman that he likes, because he doesn't respect women. He says he wants to thank the haters because it tested their love until it became nothing but Big Ugly and Tisha against the world. So mess with us now. We wasn't messing with you to begin with. We was just telling her that she could do better than you, Big Ugly. And she shouldn't put up with her mother's bullying or your bullshit. People don't understand the strength of Tisha. Oh, yes, we do, because if she can put up with you, hoo-hoo. Oh, God. Now Marsau talking about people think submission is weak. Submission is strength. Yeah, Tisha has the strength to submit to your bullshit. You are one sorry. Ooh. You're not a man, you're a panty waist. an ugly piece of panty waste. So that's what Tisha's husband thinks about the online disrespect that he got. Even though it put her in a depression, he's grateful that it tested their love, aka her submission. And you really mean her servitude. Well, let's continue this speech impediment hour as Carlos trades spittle with a pink toe. He got some pink toe co-host and her name's Kate Casey. He gonna call her a fan favorite. She's only been on the show once. I know, I didn't listen to every episode. Damn near. So Carlos tells us Mel and Martell met because she was the class clown. Is that why she had that scallop of hair on her forehead? Was that a sight gag? Because it did look funny. So we going over the whole history of love and marriage. You had to catch this pink toe up. She should have come prepared. But you see, you always got to spoon feed they lazy asses. How's she a fan favorite but ain't familiar with the material? This is why I ain't checked on your little show in a while. Because you're trifling, Carlos. You're just trifling. She said she's worried about Sheree because she don't pick great men. One, y'all are still gonna act like this is a real relationship? Okay. Y'all gonna act like she really wants a man with a penis. That's issue one. Two, Sheree's used to shitty men. So why would she start picking good ones at this age? She's gonna stick with what's fucked up but familiar. Oh, Carlos said, in all the years she's been on the show, she ain't never been giddy talking to a man. Think about it. Kate saying that he shouldn't be dating on another reality show. What's he gonna do for work? He could only get pennies pinched at his prostate. Oh, God. Carlos, you sack of shit. Do you think there's a world where a leopard can change its spots? Sure, but Martell ain't one of them because he's an asshole, not a leopard. A confirmed asshole. A proud shithead. Oh, Jesus. And you just on here just lying, acting like you did not set this shit up because you had to approve him appearing on another network. Don't act like you ain't got a non-compete clause. The pink toe says that Sheree dating somebody that doesn't want to be famous should be the plotline rather than being Martell's mark. I mean, I feel like that would work for a season whining about how your man won't be on camera, but we saw with the heifer on Married to Medicine Los Angeles, that shit get boring real quick. Kim Zolciak was able to get away with it, but she got with Croy on the show. And Big Papa would appear over the phone and his money showed up on the show. So now Carlos goes through Kim's dating history. For the first two, she was with Big Pop. Then she went les for a minute. You know what? Kim was the first honest les. Well, no, she was lying. DJ Tracy was just trying to get some clout. But I'm sure she'd eat a pussy for a penny. So then they get into the codependency that immediately started in her and Croy's relationship. So the pink toe says Kim has a habit of cutting people off when they're not giving her what she needs. And that's scary. And that's why she filed for divorce, because he went broke. You pissed away his $20 million. That's a damn shame. But you know what? It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It just couldn't. Also, Kim's theme is someone will take care of it for me. All her life, she's been pawning off her responsibilities on someone else, usually a man she'll pay in puss. So Kate checked in with some attorneys, and the divorce is not to hide assets because in the state of Georgia, in the county of Fulton, they both have culpability. I'm not surprised. Ain't no assets to hide. They can't even pay off the heezy. There's a rumor that Kim has a gambling addiction. Now, this is allegedly. Allegedly. At least Carlos started saying it his own way. Good for you. I know you'd like to bite my style, but you have to come up with one of your own thick tongue. You don't see me getting on here with a speech impediment now, do you? You don't. The pink toe thinks this divorce is purely financial. Carlos says he saw them last year and it was nothing but love in the green room. They're all over each other. Sure, because she knows. Yeah, because she hadn't spent his last penny yet. So as the pink toe goes off on people being complicit in letting Kim get away with her irresponsible behavior, Carlos has a point. If these heifers were normal, they wouldn't be on TV. So it's part of the fact that they're able to kind of grift everybody into doing what they want. That's why they're on TV. Because they're unapologetic assholes. So then we get to talking about how reality stars slowly disassociate from reality. Kim, I think, was already there before she even got on the show because men was paying for the puss. She's a white blonde woman in America who don't mind selling it. So she was living a great life. And then to be on TV. And then to get her own spinoff. It just affirmed what had been told to her all of her life, that she was special and great. However, now the IRS wants their cut. So you're going to have to get out there and sell more butt. Croy, you too. Because it's not the IRS you'll screw. Carlos says when a reality star says, I'm the star of the show, they're gone, and they're never coming back. Carlos asks, why do you think they're still under the same roof? Because they broke. That's what the Pinto said, and that's what we all know. Carlos, you have this platform. Why don't you use it to ask different questions? Get to the root of the issue. Use your insight. I mean, God, you are the Bravo historian. Why don't you use your connections to see what's really going on? Because these are questions that have been asked and answered. And this came out Monday, so it ain't like, oh, this came out last week and this was old. You should have a different perspective. If I was you, I would be saying, okay, so we know they're broke. Where exactly and how exactly did they lose $20 million? Come up with a publicity plan to get them back on TV. Do an expose of the whole daughter. I don't care. But these dry-ass questions, I can't believe I expected more from you. Okay, well, that was the shit. And I mean shit. But I'm going to see you soon for something.